going on, Jerome's? So everyone knows that Jonathan James, a.k.a. J.J. McCarthy. Actually, it's funny. Since his first name is Jonathan, he literally is Big John McCarthy. Yeah. But J.J. McCarthy, quarterback one for the Minnesota Vikings, revved up, ready to go. And thank heaven for number 9, Cloud 9, all that stuff. But where did PFF, most importantly, rank him amongst all 32 starters ahead of the 2025 season? Now, I'm under no illusions. Like, I understand that JJ has never taken a regular season NFL snap, but also that applies to all rookies. But McCarthy, lost his rookie year. It ain't bad, man. Basically, it's like, oh, well, Chad Greenway missed his entire year. How'd that work out? JJ would be perfectly fine. He got the full freight experience of having a redshirt season in those meeting rooms, VR work, watching film, all that stuff. Hey, at least the coaches told him what to watch for film. But McCarthy, I'm under no illusions where it's probably going to be low, and PFF hates the Vikings as it is, but actually, they're relatively fair. So up at 1, Mahomes, jumping Joe Burrow 2, Lamar Jackson at 3 in the elite tier, which I have no issue with. Although, is Mahomes starting to lose his fastball a little bit? I don't know. Anyways, also Josh Allen at number 4. I kind of have issue with Allen being this low. Honestly, at this point, I would put Allen above Burrow. Burrow's a little bit more sizzle than steak at this point. But basically swap Allen and Burrow 2 and 4. Go from there. Tier 2, high-end starters, Hurts, Jaden Daniels. Ooh, Jaden Daniels up at 6. Stafford, Justin Herbert, or as the French call him, Justin Hubert. Yeah. But Hurts, Hurts obviously is helped out by winning a Super Bowl. Doesn't hurt at all. But I think that Jalen Hurts, I don't know. Like, sometimes it's really helter-skelter, feast or famine with him in the passing game. He's got great weapons. Obviously has a fantastic offensive line, but it is a lot of his value the tush push because he can squat 600 pounds. I don't know. Like, I like Jalen Hurts, rooting for him, but, well, actually, no, because screw the Eagles. So, actually, the opposite of everything I said. Jaden Daniels at 6. Seems a little high and premature, but there's no denying the talent, right? So, I think Daniels probably is on the fringe of the top 10, but I understand the excitement because everyone wants to be on the next new thing, and Jaden Daniels is him. He's almost as good as Jaden McDaniels. Could have both. Stafford with the Rams. So Stafford still has some good ball left in him. Of course, we saw that up close and personal in the playoffs last year in Arizona. Herbert, I don't know, man. Like, Herbert is kind of a Rorschach test. Like, what you see is what you get. Like, obviously, like, the numbers are great. He's got some great highlight plays as well. But also like, where's the big time success in the playoffs? Like, is he a quarterback who's going to be very good in the regular season and not have a lot of playoff success? It's possible. Tier 3A, solid starters who have flashed high-end play. Jared Goff, too high. Geno, 10. Fair. Purdy at 11, fair. I actually think that this is right where Brock Purdy is at, and I know that he got the massive contract, but he is getting paid in that Jared Goff type tier, and I think that's where he is. Tier 3B, solid starters, but they need more help. Jordan Love. He needs more help. He's got so many wide receiver threes, but Jordan Love can't get it done. Baker's too low. All right, I think I would put Baker up in the top 10. Like, I would put Baker above Geno. I would put Baker above Brock. I would put Baker above Goof. I might put Baker above Herbert. I would put Baker in the Stafford conversation, honestly. CJ Stroud. One bet. CJ Stroud was Jaden Daniels before Jaden Daniels. Stroud, after his rookie year, he was the cat's ass. He was seen by some people as a top 5 quarterback. I saw him as top 10, somewhere in there. I think 14 is too low, but that's what happens when you have just such a disastrous sophomore year. But hopefully they rebuilt their offensive line with Ed Ingram. Ariante Urseria, though. Then you got Kyler. Now we're getting into, like, the mids, like Kyler, Lawrence, Dak. I know that Dak is massively overhyped because he's the Cowboys quarterback. I think this is fair. I think this is a fair ranking. Like, I trust Dak Prescott as far as I can throw him. Right. Then Tua is too high. I don't know who's below him, but 2 is too high. Tier 4, young players with a wide range of potential outcomes. Bo Nix at 19. What was it, sort of training wheels his rookie year? Sure, but credit where it's due. 20, Bryce Young bounced back after a very, very bad rookie season. And then you got J.J. McCarthy at 21. That's interesting, where I thought that he would have been much lower on this list, behind Drake Maye, behind Michael Penix Jr., behind Caleb Williams. But the fact that he's slightly, like, not far, but slightly above him, It's interesting. This is what PFF wrote. I'm leaning on my personal evaluation here as I have McCarthy as the top quarterback in the 2024 draft. Oh, Lordy. We didn't get to see him as a rookie, but his 2023 season at Michigan, where he earned a 92.2 PFF grade and 93.4 passing grade, highlighted everything you want in a young passer. But did you see he didn't have very many passing attempts? Whatever. Like, what do you do with the attempts that you have? Playing within the parameters of a pro-style system where your ego doesn't be like, hey, I should be throwing for 5,000 yards a season at Western Kentucky. If he's fully healthy in 2025 and considering what Sam Darnold managed in this offense, McCarthy is set up to succeed. Thank you. Finally, so who wrote this? Who the hell wrote this? John Costco. I need to show you this. I'm not making it. John Costco, $1.50 hot dog. You're my man. Right. Finally, someone has the guts, the huevos, the onions to speak truth to freaking power, man. Because that's exactly it. Because everyone talks about, well, McCarthy was just a game manager at Michigan. He didn't put up many numbers. But what he did, he's going to run first offense with Jim Harbaugh. That's exactly what Herbert is in now. But when they needed a throw on third down, money downs, red zones, that's what he did. That's what J.J. McCarthy did. Took care of the football, too. And also, they talk about what Darnold did last year with this offense, 14 wins, but the defensive line is better. The offensive line is way better. The run game is better. And then guess what? J.J. McCarthy doesn't have to reinvent the wheel. All he has to do is be that game manager, just like it was at Michigan to start his NFL career. Eventually, he has to be that guy once it's time to pay him. But finally, John Costco, you are the Sam's Club of being correct. It's good to go. Actually, people hate on Sam's Club. It's exactly the same. Well, more organic products at Costco, but this is gonna be heresy. But I actually think that Sam's Club's chicken is better than Costco's. But that's beside the point. Anyways, but J.J. McCarthy at 21, is slightly ahead of his fellow 2024 draft classmates, Drake Maye, Penix Jr., Caleb Williams. The fact that he sorted down to Williams, kind of interesting. Tier 5, veterans capable of solid play but could be quickly replaced. Sam Darnold. So it turns out it wasn't Sam. It was actually the system in Minnesota last year, which everybody knew, right? But Darnold, I mean, they did draft Jalen Moreau in the third round, and there's a ton of hype around him, so we'll see. But being in the same tier as Russ and Fields, I don't know, man. They got Flacco, 29. Richardson, Rudolph, Shuck, it's whatever. So, I mean, is Darnold a little bit too low? Yes. But also, I like that they ranked McCarthy ahead of Darnold. I like that McCarthy is number 3 in the 2024 draft class behind Nick, slightly above him. Then Jane Daniels is obviously way up here. But we'll see what this is at the end of the season. I think McCarthy is going to play efficient-ass football. I think that he's going to win Comeback Player of the Year. I think he'll take care of the Rock. I think that the Vikings offense will put up big-time numbers. And if they did this list at the end of the season, could easily see J.J. McCarthy on the fringe of the top 10, if not higher. But that's it. PFF quarterback rankings, actually fair for a change for J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings. Again, shout out John Costco. Love it, man. Let us know your thoughts. Comment section. You guys are the best you know what to do. Skol production value.